Hi friends! With the launch of Apex Legends Season 8, we had the gameplay trailer today, and we got to see some really interesting things, including what kind of legend Fuse will be. As we got the gameplay trailer today for Season 8, I thought it would be fun to look back at Apex Legends and rank all of the gameplay trailers we've had so far, all the way back from Season 0 all the way to today, Season 8. I should say I'm going to talk over the trailers while doing this ranking, but you can go and check out the official Apex Legends channel on YouTube if you want to watch all of the trailers in full. But before I get into it, can I just say don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button, come join our community of friends. So let's jump into it. And remember, we're doing the trailers themselves, so try not to think about whether you enjoyed this season or not, just think about how hyped were you when you saw the trailer. Now there are 9 gameplay trailers so far, and I would say they're all pretty decent. Compared to a lot of games who don't even do trailers, Respawn have done a pretty good job producing some really interesting gameplay trailers. So let's start with 9th place. And it's got to be the first ever gameplay trailer for Season 0. It was definitely a good trailer for its time, and it was the start of a generation and a genre-defining game. But at the same time, I think it's fair to say the Season 0 trailer just isn't as good as the most recent trailers that we've been getting. In fact, I would say most of the trailer is just the legends kind of running around. They do a bit of looting, there's the odd gunfight, but a lot of it is them just running around. And I know they have to do that because they're just introducing the game, they're introducing the legends, but when you compare that to some of the amazing action-filled gameplay trailers that we've had recently, I think it's fair to say Season 0 probably does sit in 9th place. Next, in 8th place, we have the Season 1 gameplay trailer. To be fair, again, I would say this is more of a combined trailer. There wasn't any specific gameplay trailer when Season 1 launched, but it does have a little bit more action than the Season 0 trailer, although it doesn't really have much energy or action compared to the newer trailers. Overall, I would say it's a respectable trailer. It does showcase Octane, who was the new legend back then, quite nicely, but again, the skins just weren't as good. So overall, when we look at this, I think 8th place is fair for the Season 1 gameplay trailer. Now we go to 7th place, and I put the Season 4 gameplay trailer here. It was one of the darker season gameplay trailers that we've had, and while they had some good skins on the showcase, I like the R99 skin and the Watson skin, it just didn't feel as uplifting or energizing as some of the other trailers. Again, I think it might be because the music wasn't as entertaining or as hyped, and while there are some cool moments, especially with Revenant in this trailer, I do feel it's a little bit lacking compared to some of the other trailers on this list. And that takes us nicely into 6th place. In 6th place, I've put Season 2. I found the Season 2 gameplay trailer actually surprisingly entertaining. Even when I watch it back now, it's still really entertaining. It introduced Watson as the new legend, but the music was just so epic and there were so many great moments. A couple of my favourites were seeing Watson do her legendary finisher for the first time. It just looked so cool in time with the music, but my favourite moment I would say was Mirage. There was this insanely funny moment where he does an amazing finisher, but then the Leviathan just stomps on him. It's just so Mirage and it's kinda funny. Next is 5th place, and I've got the Season 6 trailer here in 5th place. Now Season 6 itself wasn't very good as a season, it just didn't have much interesting content, barely any map changes. But as far as trailers go, it was nice and colourful, the music was okay, but it did feel quite polished and smooth as a trailer as a whole. And like I said, while the season itself wasn't that interesting, I do feel like they built some interest in this gameplay trailer. And of course, one of my favourite things was hearing Blisk's voice at the start of the feature. It's just so cool hearing Blisk's voice. He's one of the greatest characters in Apex Legends, and he could definitely be a future legend that comes to the game. Just hearing Blisk's voice might well be one of the reasons I've put this slightly higher in 5th place. So that's the Season 6 gameplay trailer there, sitting in 5th. In 4th, now this was a tough one, I've put the new Season 8 trailer, which has just come out today. I will admit, it's entertaining and it is funny. The music is okay, it's not bad, it's pretty decent, but I just feel like if there was a little more to show in terms of map changes and scenery, this probably would have been higher. You see, the thing is, we've seen Kings Canyon destroyed so many times, and so many new areas appear on Kings Canyon since Season 0, that I kind of feel now watching a gameplay trailer where you see Kings Canyon destroyed is just kind of sad. I will say though, Fuse looks like he's going to be a really entertaining legend, and there's definitely going to be some really funny moments to come. And I am still super hyped for Season 8. But as far as gameplay trailers go, I think 4th place is fair for Season 8. And that leads us on to 3rd place. I've gone for the Season 7 gameplay trailer in 3rd place. This one didn't quite have the music to get me buzzing, but it did have the wonders of Olympus. If you remember back to when Season 7 was just launching, everyone was so hyped for the new map, and this trailer showcased it all perfectly. In addition to showing us the wonders of Olympus, we also got to see some really cool skins, including 2 of the coolest legend skins we've ever had in a battle pass for Octane and Wraith. Like I said, it was a close one for 3rd place with this and the Season 8 gameplay trailer, but I just feel like Season 7 just about takes 3rd for me because Olympus was a new map back then, and this trailer was good enough to build a lot of hype around Season 7 after what was a pretty bad season in Season 6. So Season 7 just takes 3rd place for me. And now this brings us into the final 2 gameplay trailers, and I've gone for the Season 3 gameplay trailer in 2nd place. The Season 3 gameplay trailer was definitely one of my favourites. I love the colour scheme, the music was so good and perfect for the cinematics in the trailer, and it was also a new map, so there was that added hype of seeing new backgrounds and new scenery in the gameplay trailer. Again, there were lots of cool moments in this. One of the best was towards the end, seeing the loot vault just pop open for the first time. It was super exciting. We'd never seen anything like it in Apex Legends before, and while Season 3 itself was a little long, gameplay trailer was definitely good enough to build a ton of hype moving into Season 3. So that's 8 out of the 9 gameplay trailers we've had in Apex Legends season so far. And that leaves us just with 1, 1st place. Obviously in 1st place, I've put the Season 5 gameplay trailer. This is my favourite gameplay trailer of all time, and I would say first and foremost, the most important thing is the music in this gameplay trailer. The music just makes this gameplay trailer even more epic, and it just fitted so perfectly with the theme for the season and the cinematics going on in the background. That alone was enough to get me hyped and put this in 1st place. But on top of that, we then get to see Loba in action. She's such a badass, it's so cool. It was the first time we really got to see what her abilities were like and how good she really was. Plus there are some other really interesting things that arrived in this season. It was the first time we saw quests and treasure packs, an element of battle royales that we'd never really seen in Apex Legends up to this point. It was also the first time we saw these loot bunkers on King's Canyon, and I seem to remember back in the day when this gameplay trailer came out, everyone was questioning what are those things? And of course, every gameplay trailer needs an epic ending, and this had one of the best, Loba's legendary finisher on Revenant. You see, this was so iconic and so good because much of the build up to Season 5 was around Loba's backstory and how Revenant killed her parents. So this piece in the gameplay trailer was perfect. The only sad thing about this clip that I would say is that this clip here, where they jump into the bunker, isn't actually possible. I literally tried it like 100 times in game and I just kept dying. Her bracelet doesn't move her quick enough for her to be able to jump off the side and then throw it and get into the bunker. But apart from that, this trailer was perfect for me. And there you have it. That is my ranking of the gameplay trailers we've had so far. I hope you enjoyed looking back at them with me. This was just a bit of fun, but do feel free to share your rankings in the comments down below. I'm definitely super hyped for Season 8, not long now, only 1 week to go, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications to make sure you don't miss any of the amazing Season 8 content we've got coming on the channel when it launches. For now though, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.